Now, why did I buy these headphones? To be honest, I don't even know. Obviously, I'm a big Apple fan, and the reason that I'm actually picking these headphones up is specifically for video editing. Now, I know it's definitely overkill, and to be honest, this purchase is probably just going to be like one of those purchases that, you know, when you just like want something and you can't really like justify why, like it's not really like something you necessarily need, you just really want it. That's kind of like how I see the headphones right now. And like, yes, I'm going to be using it for business and content creation and everything, but to be honest, I could probably use any headphones and be fine with it. But once in a while, I think it's totally healthy to, you know, buy something that you don't necessarily need. And that's kind of where I'm at with the AirPods Max. It's kind of like a little gift for myself, you know, like it's Christmas time. The only time I'm actually getting the headphones is actually a week or two after my birthday in March. So it's almost like a Christmas and birthday gift for myself. And this is the first Christmas that I haven't had a girlfriend in about 5 years. So instead of spending money there, I'm just spending it on myself this year. So that's why I bought them. I don't really need them by any means, but let's go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty details of the AirPods Max. Alright guys, let's talk about the AirPods Max. This video is going to be everything you should know about AirPods Max. First thing you should know is definitely the price of the headphones. These are not cheap by any means. They are $550 US or 779, let's just round that up to 780 Canadian. Super expensive premium priced headphones. That right there might even be a deterrent for a lot of people to not get them, which I totally understand, man. Like, you can buy an iPhone SE with tax in Canada for $100 less than the headphones without the tax, which is pretty crazy. So if you're a very casual music listener and don't even like use headphones currently, probably don't recommend to get these because I don't think the money is going to be worth it. Other than price, let's talk about design. So they're really well designed. Of course, they better be for that price. They have aluminum on the ear cups. They have stainless steel on the telescoping arms. That's what they're calling them. Interchangeable ear cups if you ever need them, you know, a few years down the line if they're kind of worn down, which you can get in different colors, which is actually kind of cool. You would have to buy the ear cups separately, which I know kind of sucks, but luckily you probably won't have to do that for at least a few years, if you even get to that point. But other than the ear cups, they've got a digital crown design, which they basically took from the Apple Watch and put it on the headphones, which I'm a big fan of the digital crown with the watch. So you just do volume adjustment with the crown, so you just kind of spin it forward or back, which I think is a really cool design feature of the AirPods Max. You also get the bra case / purse. There's been so many memes about this online, and I 110% agree with them all. It does look like a bra. It does look like a purse. It does not look like something you put your expensive headphones in, but actually, there is no but. I'm literally trying as hard as I can to like think of something, but I'm not a big fan of that design. You can get the headphones in 5 different colors, which is space gray, silver, green, sky blue, and pink. Really cool that they've expanded the AirPods colorway. I know it's only with the over-ear headphones, but you know, maybe, just maybe, that means AirPods down the line. Space gray AirPods Pro is all I've ever wanted, and I'm hoping that becomes a reality sometime soon. Now on to some tech specs. So let's talk about power and charging for a minute here. 20 hours of battery life, which is pretty good. Like, I would assume something like that for some luxury headphones. I know there's some headphones already on the market which go for like half of the price and have around 30 hours. But realistically, for someone like myself, 20 or 30 isn't going to be a huge difference because I tend to charge my devices every day around nighttime. By no means is that me defending the 20 hours. It's just like it won't really apply to me is what I'm saying. Now, the headphones are lightning. That's how you're going to charge it. So any phone charger, iPad, whatever that's lightning that you have right now will charge the headphones. But inside the box, you get USB-C to lightning, no adapter again. So if you don't have a USB-C type adapter, then you would have to buy one, which I know kind of sucks, and I definitely think it should be included considering the headphones are really expensive. Something really interesting about the AirPods Max is there isn't an off button. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, like, how the heck am I supposed to turn these things off? Won't my battery die? You can't, and technically yes, wireless. So you can't necessarily like turn them off, but you can put them in a really low power state, which essentially uses like almost no power. So yes, technically they're on all the time, which is very weird and interesting at the same time. So the way that you put them in this low power mode is you put them in that smart case. Once they're in the smart case, I don't know exactly how it works. I don't know if it's like a magnet or like something, but the headphones will know they're in the smart case and know to go in that low power mode, which is weird because me, I don't like the design of it. So I was already thinking like, oh, I'll get a third-party case and make it look cool. If the third-party cases do what the Apple case does, then yeah, I'll still get one. But if they can't and I have to use the smart case, I'll be kind of bummed out because they do look very weird. But yeah, 20 hours of battery life, weird way of turning them like off. A couple different modes with the headphones as well is you get your active noise canceling, just like with the AirPods Pro. But I'm assuming on the AirPods Max, it will be a little bit better considering your whole ear is going to be covered by the actual ear cup. Theoretically, the noise cancellation should be a lot better because there's not really going to be any sound that kind of peers through, which I've noticed a couple of times with the AirPods Pro, especially at the gym when there's a bunch of music and sounds going around. The second mode is transparency mode. Now, something to note with the AirPods Max is there is 9 microphones built in total. 8 is for noise canceling and 3 is for voice pickup. And with all of these microphones, the transparency mode should sound really, really good, crystal clear. The audio should be just really great quality. And I'm really excited to try out transparency mode just due to all of the microphones that are going to bring the audio from the external environment to my ears. And it should sound really, really good, especially considering that the AirPods Pro transparency mode was already really good in my opinion. This should just bring transparency mode to a whole nother level. And the way that you can kind of cycle between the modes is there's going to be a mode switching button at the top of the headphones. And the headphones also have spatial audio and dynamic head tracking, which is going to be really, really cool for spatial audio and the whole experience with the headphones. Now, what's inside of the box? So honestly, not much. It's going to be your AirPods Max, your smart case, and your USB-C to Lightning cable. That's pretty much it. Now, one other thing I want to touch on as well is there's no headphone jack. So the only way really to use these headphones with a non-Bluetooth device is to buy the $35 adapter, which will allow the headphones to be played with a 3.5mm headphone jack, which I know kind of sucks because you have to buy like another accessory in order to just simply use the headphones, which I totally get how that would be frustrating, but I would say for the majority of people, they're probably using Bluetooth enabled devices right now. But for the people that don't, I know it really sucks that you gotta buy the adapter. Personally, I think it should be included in the box. So guys, that is all of the big stuff that you should know about the AirPods Max. Now, I don't know if they are necessarily worth the money. Yes, I did order them. Now, I will only be getting them in about 3 months, and I'll be doing a review, comparison, all that good stuff. So I can't necessarily say like, yes, they're worth it, go get them. But one thing's for sure is that they are expensive. This is going to be a really big audio investment. And like I said at the beginning of the video, this is going to be specifically for my YouTube editing. Now, I know these are probably overkill considering I don't necessarily need like crazy headphones for that kind of thing. This is really going to be one of those purchases a lot of people just make because they just really want it, which is totally fine. I find a lot of people, you know, you can't buy something unless there's like a value to it for your actual life, which is weird because back in the day, you know, like kids could be like, oh, I want this toy, and you don't have to justify it like, oh, I want this toy to start my toy business, or I want this toy because of whatever. You could just say, I want a toy just because you want it. And that's how I think a lot of people are going to get these headphones. They're literally just going to want them, which is totally fine. But anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for the end of the video. Leave a comment down below if you guys are going to pick up the AirPods Max or not. And do you think the price point is too high? In my opinion, I do, but it will come down to me actually trying them and comparing them to other headphones around that price range, because it's really easy to just look at something and be like, it's not worth that. So I'm excited to see if they are or not. But like I said, it will be in a future video. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe. Other than that, I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.